Okay, major chord back for part two of this political rant, whatever I was just talking about. Um, I was discussing the finer points of being, politically liberal and still believing in the EDC philosophy and loving guns and knives as much as I do. Um, the next topic I'd like to get into is religion, which I touched on at the beginning of the video, but politically, at least in America, you'll notice that a lot, I'll say this gingerly, America itself is a dominantly Christian country. The base religions that this country was founded on were those of Christianity. But now I think everyone is to the point where, you practice Christianity or you don't, or you practice Islam or you don't, or you practice Judaism or you don't, or Hinduism or whatever else, or you just like me, uh, don't ally yourself with any set religion, and you believe what you want to believe, and that's where I fall. So that's another reason why personally I cannot vote Republican, at least on most things, because the Republican Party, at least the more Tea Party hardline conservative members of it, are all Christian America this and by God we do this, and that's, you believe what you believe. I'm not, I respect everyone's beliefs, but when you impinge those on society as a whole, saying that we should believe this and we should believe this and you're not a good person unless you believe this, that's bullshit, and I think it's all wrong. Um, you know, I do understand that the country was founded upon a set, basic set of Christian morals, and you know, we're a generally Christian country. But I think that politics and religion should not be intertwined, and there's no reason that a candidate needs to be in office denying, gays the right to marry because the Bible says it's wrong. Because, when you look at it, a vast majority of the constituents that follow that candidate and support him or her are not of that belief. And that's what gets me, is that, those candidates that would support my rights, guns and knives and stuff, plain and simple, they piss me off in how adamant they are that everyone needs to believe, belief set X, Y, and Z. Or that, these people are wrong according to the Bible. That just, it gets to me. And, there's being tolerant and then there's being obscene with your beliefs. And some of those people are, in fact, not tolerant of other people's beliefs. And that just pisses me off, and I'm not happy with that. And as a result, I generally don't throw my support to the Republican side of the pool, even though it may benefit me more, and I may, it may protect my rights, Second Amendment rights and stuff. I just can't support that. So, in effect, I basically am leaving it up to all the fine, people, here represented in the tactical community and out in the country as a whole to support those rights for me, which may not be the smartest thing to do, but that's where I have to stand right now, because in my mind there are other things that need to be dealt with first. I love to support guns and knives, but at the same time, we need to fix healthcare in this country. We need to allow same-sex couples to marry. I mean, it's 2011. We've already proved that being gay will not cause your head to burst into flame, Gay people do not cause crime. Gay people do not, ruin American families. It's time to get over that, it is time to move on and set things how they should be. If you look at all, countries all over Europe, it's legal for anyone to marry. And, it's socially, it's where we should be right now. And that's all my humble opinion. If you, I have plenty of people who do not support gay marriage that I know, and that's fine, as long as you don't push your beliefs. And in this video, I'm not attempting to push my beliefs on anybody. I just want to express how I feel on certain things. Feel free to take it as a load of bullshit. I really don't care. But it's just, and that itself, politics and religion are just generally sticky topics. But I have to say that overall in this community, it's a lovely community. And I'm glad I'm a part of it. But I think that us liberals, I mean me, liberals in general are underrepresented or are insulted blatantly insulted as being, pussies, whiny sissies, and people that'll take away our guns and our knives. Well, no. Plain and simple. Some of them, yes. But, just like not every conservative is a gun-toting, Jesus fanatic. Not all liberals are, peace-loving, earth-friendly people, A lot of the country falls into that middle spectrum where a couple beliefs they hold may force them to one side or another. And, there's tons of people like me who are teetered straight in the middle. Middle-class Americans or lower-class Americans who definitely do not agree with the fiscal and financial policies of Republican administrations, and, definitely would like some support for the little guy once in a while. And, in my case, education's a big issue to me, because I'm going to be a teacher. I want to have a job. I want to make sure I can do that job to the best of my abilities. And, for the time being, we need to fix that. We cannot let education degrade and let our social conditions degrade to the point where, things get hairy in this country, and WROL could happen. Not that it really could at this point, but, I just think we all, to quote something I hear a lot, we should all get along. And that means being accepting of everybody and everybody's beliefs. And, when it comes time to vote, figure out what your own beliefs are and support the candidate that will best exemplify those beliefs. And while I may hold some conservative beliefs personally, like, Second Amendment support, a couple other stances, on the whole, Democratic candidates just represent me better. So I'm not going to vote for someone who only, upholds a couple of my strong beliefs. I'm going to go for the person who, carries most of them on their shoulders. And if that means sacrificing a bit of ground in the struggle to maintain our gun and knife rights, then right now I think it's what needs to be done. And I might get flack for this video. I might not. I personally don't care, because I think things need to be said, and everyone's opinion matters. So I encourage response videos, comments, whatever. Just please keep them civil. I know this is a very sticky topic. And, a little, if these videos get a bit of heated discussion going, that's fine. But please don't go around saying, all liberals are pussies, or, all Christians are bad people, because they're not. You can't make broad generalizations like that. So yeah. That was a bit of insight into the mind of Major Cord this evening. Hopefully, I've given you something interesting to think about, or, wasted 16 minutes of your time, however you see it. But, these days it's good to have something to talk about, and how politics and my love for these shiny blades and those loud guns interact has always been a topic that I personally want to hear discussion on. So, that's it for me. Get talking about it, Talk encourages decisions. Decisions encourage change. So, that'll be my words of wisdom for today. Enjoy your evening, guys.